Hello everybody, my name is Jad. Welcome to another MLB 9 Innings 24 video. In today's video, we've got some premium skill change tickets, we've got some trainers to go through, we've got some packs, some combos, we've got a signature pack to use, and some more things to do. So, I do still plan on buying the blue and green packages. I'm not going to be able to buy all 5 of them, I believe. I need to go run to the bank later. I need to go double check my money. I'm probably going to buy them for next week's video, and I'm definitely thinking about using the blue tickets on Aaron Judge in order to try to see if I can roll off of batting machine on him. That's probably one of my huge targets I really have been angling for a long time. I know I talk about it all the time. I've been wanting to get batting machine off of him, but it's just been impossible with how bad my bullpen has been. So that's the plan. The plan is to try to roll off a batting machine on Judge and see. We'll have at least 9 chances, and then we'll have some premium greens for later. It's not like I don't know. Premium greens are just kind of, premium greens are weird because why would you use a premium green? Why would you need to change both skills at once? You'd think you'd only be changing one, but I digress. Anyway, so today's video, there's something I really want to talk about at the beginning of the video today, which is the rampant seeming compensation that's been flying around all over the place. It's really been weird. It's been a couple packages in a row now where there's been compensation due to the fact that there's been a marketing error in the previous video, or a video previously, I should say. I should clarify that. In a previous video, I talked about how the fact that they had said that there was a package that was going to have diamond trainers in it, and then it was the gold boxes. The gold boxes were supposed to have the diamond trainers in them, but they didn't have the diamond trainers in them, so they had to issue a compensation where anybody who bought a gold box had to receive a diamond trainer because of their mix-up. And then now this week, I forget what it was exactly. I think it was something along the lines of they had been trying to sell you a batter pitcher select signature pack or something like that, and then it came out and it was a normal sig or something silly, where again it didn't line up with what they said it was going to be, and they had to compensate everybody a second time. It's been so weird. I don't understand why this is so complicated. It just seems really weird to me that they just cannot get this right. A team of professional marketing and a whole bunch of other stuff. How come you can't get this right? How hard is this? Somebody was yeah, the entire competent team went to rivals, and I kind of believe that. I'm confused as to why this is a problem. It's really odd to me. I don't get it. But anyway, we're gonna trudge on anyway. I just thought it was really confusing. A prime gold? Joe Mauer, recent Hall of Fame candidate, Joe Mauer. I don't know if I have a Joe Mauer. I want to double check that real quickly. Let me see. I want to say I do have a Joe Mauer. Oh, I guess I don't. Yeah, I don't know. I swear I would have had a Joe Mauer by now. That's weird. Okay. Well, we'll hold on to him for a little while then. Hopefully all you guys enjoy the Super Bowl. Me personally, I always enjoy the Super Bowl. It's always fun. I know a lot of people, like it, dislike it for their specific reasons or not. I always like to watch the Super Bowl. I like to watch the teams. Unfortunately, this year I was working, so I had it on the radio, listening on the radio the entire time. It was a good game. Low-scoring affair up until late, which was fun. Overtime is always fun in the Super Bowl. That's a good time. That's always I don't really understand the overtime rules personally, but it was a good watch. I enjoyed myself. I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves too. I was where are all my players? I mean, the Super Bowl went basically to script, didn't it? I'm not going to talk about it for too long, but it basically went to script. I mean, you knew that when, you give the Mahomes the opportunity to have the ball back one more time at the end of regulation, he's going to run down the field, and he's going to score. And then when you don't score a touchdown first, when you take the ball first, you don't score a touchdown, you're going to lose that game. I mean, it was the status quo. I mean, it was basically, we all knew what was going to happen at that point. That was a fait accompli. But not going to hark on it too much. I saw a couple days ago, or yesterday, I think it was, that Jorge Soler was apparently signing with the Giants. I know the Mets were interested in Jorge Soler. But pitchers and catchers are now about to report. This is super exciting. I'm still kind of shocked that Montgomery and Snell are both still unsigned. I'm not quite sure what the plan is there. I would like to imagine that what they're going to do is sign a short-term deal, or basically take whatever the best deal they have is now and run with it. Kind of looks like, in my opinion, Snell was really silly to reject the Yankees offer, in my opinion. I'm personally not sure of any other offers that he would have had on the table, but from just the outset, the Yankees offered him, in my opinion, a pretty fair contract. They were willing to offer him more money than Carlos Rodon. He declined, he wanted more, he gambled on himself, and unfortunately that money was not there for him. So, in my opinion, it was a poor move, but apparently he and his agent know better, so I am just merely a person who's looking at this, given the limited number of facts that I have. For all I know, he could be basically have 3 teams bartering for him right now, for all I know, and I would not be any of the wiser. So, that's just the way that things work. But we'll see. It's getting exceptionally close to pitchers and catchers reporting, which is why I'm surprised they're not signed yet. It's very weird to me that they're still looking to sign with the team. Obviously, spring training is not starting yet, so, they're not really in danger of missing any real time. It's just kind of like the warm-ups for pitchers and catchers. So, but still, you would like him to, if you're his agent, I would imagine that you would have liked him to have already signed by now. And I think a lot of the other teams are trying to get that last piece that they need for their season. I don't know. I still think that he may end up with the Yankees. I still think he may end up with the Cubs. Maybe the Orioles want to spend the money on him, then they want to go for it now with their new owners. There's a lot of interesting opportunities for him. I'm still waiting to see if Trevor Bauer actually signs with the team, or if he just takes a 1-year deal. Or I think this one he might take a 1-year deal. That's what he likes to take. But we'll see. I don't know if anybody actually wants to sign Trevor Bauer at this point, but we'll see. I know his team and his agent have been running a massive marketing scheme. Not really a scheme, but they've been running a massive marketing campaign. They basically paid to get on the sports radio here in New York to talk to the fans and reassure everybody that he's a changed man, and that how he has reevaluated his life decisions. He's really, really begging at this point for another opportunity, and I think he does deserve another opportunity. I think everybody was really quick to judge him. I personally don't want him on our team personally, because I think he's an egomaniac, and I think that he's a bit of a narcissist. But I think that if you look at what happened to him, I think that, I'm not going to go into it too much, but I think that if you look at what happened to him, he was clearly the victim in the situation. Obviously, it's a really bad optic what he was involved in, but honestly, none of the things that the person who had accused him of were true. He was obviously a little violent, but, it wasn't anything that was, quite as bad as what was originally reported, because all of those things were made up, and it was clearly somebody that was trying to take advantage of somebody who basically had money and reputation. And I'm honestly kind of surprised that he didn't countersue, because I would believe that he would be, liable, that she would be liable for damaging his reputation and damaging his career, and but honestly, I think the reason why he dropped it was because, number one, he wanted to get out of the media. He was tired of being tied to this case, and number two, even if he does sue her for the lies that she had propagated, I don't believe that he would have gotten any money from her, because this is typical. Whenever the old saying is, you can't get blood from a rock. You can't sue somebody for the damages. You may get a judgment against them, but you're never going to recoup that money, so you might as well just not even try at that point. It's a shame, but that's just the way things work, unfortunately. So, we'll see if any team actually wants to give him another opportunity. I personally believe he does deserve another opportunity. However, in my opinion, I personally would not like to see him on the Yankees. I know that he's a tremendous pitcher. I don't think that we've seen some narcissistic personalities come in here, and it's been really rough, and I just don't want to see it. I do not want to sit there and have him have a bad game and then in the press conference throws everybody else under the bus except for himself and takes no accountability, and then like does stupid theatrics like throwing a baseball over the center field wall. I mean, like, yeah, it's funny to watch. Oh wow, Diamond vintage, it's crazy, man. Or it does like stuff like that where like you never know what he's gonna do at any point. You know, I don't know. It just seems to me like if you need a pitcher and you really want to go on a run, I think he'd be a good ad for your team. I'm conflicted. I don't want him on the team because of his personality, but I want him on the team because he's a good pitcher. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of like I'd like to have him as a pitcher, but if you could just leave all of the red flags away, then I'd be happy. I don't know if that makes any sense. I don't know. I'm conflicted. Oh, boy. Anyway, but it's finally time that we can start talking about pitchers and catchers, and I'm excited because that means that, you know, once the Super Bowl happens, that's it. That's the moment. You're done. Now it's baseball season. You know, technically the basketball season is still going on right now. Technically hockey season is still going on right now. But now, you know, this is the moment where baseball kind of gets catapulted into the limelight because everyone's hope springs eternal. I mean, that's always the saying, right? Get rid of some of these silvers because I've got so many of them at this point. I did get my GI finally, so now we are basically done with the off-season event. Now we're basically just pulling some random pieces every single day, but now we are finally... I mean, that's always, like, the point. When, like, your off-season event ends, that's when you can start getting excited. And maybe I'm crazy, and I said this to my friend, but, like, it feels like this offseason flew by. Maybe it's because there wasn't a lockout. Maybe it's because there wasn't really, like, in our case, in the case of the Yankees, it feels like there was not really that kind of, like, daily wait to see if somebody was going to sign with the team or not. You know, it happened with Yamamoto, but it wasn't really that drawn out, and it wasn't really that pronounced. Like, it was over, really, before too long, thanks to the fact that the posting period had expired. But it didn't really feel like there was that long, drawn-out negotiation, kind of like Garrett Cole was, kind of like how Aaron Judge was. It kind of didn't feel like that, and so therefore, kind of like, it felt like this offseason just completely flew by. And I honestly kind of prefer it that way. Didn't feel like a drag, didn't feel like every day wake up, you know, double-check baseball subreddit, double-check, you know, read some reports, you know, read some information, like, you know, how are people feeling, you know, like, what's the new rumors and everything, you know, like, are there any new contract information, like, none of that, like, absolutely none of it. It was, like, Yamamoto, and then that was it, because Juan Soto was done immediately, so we didn't need to wait on that one, so it was nice and streamlined, so maybe that's probably why there was no lockout, obviously, so, you know, we're right in pitchers and catchers reporting. I can't really think of anything else that would really kind of affect it. I mean, the football teams were into it most of the ways, so therefore it wasn't kind of like our season's over by November kind of thing. So maybe that also helped. I really don't know. Taking some water real quick. Alrighty then. Ooh, diamond. Love to see it. So, I also have some blues and greens to use today. I'm probably going to use the greens, the blues on Chapman. I got a couple blues. Still waiting for the new special shop to open up again. Don't know what it is. I did buy the Legend Skill Change ticket. I completely forgot I even bought that. There is currently a diamond special, like a diamond trainer for sale right now for $100, which I'm not buying. I'm not paying $100 for a diamond spec trainer. Similarly, I'm not paying $100 for a Legend Skill Change ticket and a Diamond Spike Trainer. That is not happening. I will pass on that one every single time. I'm not going to pay $50 for Pitcher's Chemistry, and I'm not going to pay $50 essentially for Pickoff Expert. Like, I'm not doing it. I'm sorry. Not happening. Oops. Didn't want to go to Train. Wanted to go to Combine. Let's keep on trucking. I have seen some people in our club pull a couple pretty good ones, but to me personally, I am not really in the mood to spend that much money just to be completely let down. In the last video, somebody actually asked me in the comment section, I'm going to reply to you as soon as I'm done recording this video, but they asked me, they're like, how do you know what special trainers go well with what skill sets? Well, the answer is through trial and error and through experimenting. Our club has come up with like basically a little cheat sheet. You know, we have kind of like what we believe is the best complementary skill sets to go with what spec trainers. So basically, like with Dom and with, you know, either Dom slow starter or Dom control master or Finn slow starter, Dom slow starter, like we have it broken down basically what we believe is going to be the best complementary trainers to go along with those skill sets, basically in both starting pitchers and the bullpen. You know, we have that broken down kind of in like a tier list, so that way you can kind of see like at a glance really quickly, like, is this a good one? Like, what am I looking for with this skill set? What would be the best one? And then you can kind of like, you know, adjust up or down based on the percentages of your cards or like, you know, like the position options, and you can do stuff like that. So that's basically the reason that every time I pull a spec trainer, and it's one like I know of, I'm just kind of like either Bat Breaker. I know Bat Breaker. I know what it basically should go well with. So, but I like to just double check just to make sure. But yeah, that's basically the way that it is. That's how I know really off a glance. That's why I say like I'm gonna go look on Discord and see, because we have it on Discord in our club Discord. Just to, you know, at a real quick glance, just to real quickly just say, make a decision if like, yes, this is a good thing, or no, this is not a good thing. But there's a lot more decision making that goes on behind the scenes, you know, in terms of like I said, position options and trying to make sure that they fit in with the pitchers and stuff like that. There's a lot of thought process that goes into it, more than just a quick glance on Discord and slap it on there. You know, there's a lot of debate. And then to be honest with you guys, like I said, this is still a really new thing. This is nothing that's kind of like set in stone at this point. This is all based on supposition and all based on like prior, what's the word I'm looking for here? Off on like, you know, prior evidence or prior results, like that we're just basing it all on. Like, there's nothing really scientific going on here. We're all just like, hey, that trainer worked pretty good with that skill set. Let's use that. Or in theory, having this effect. Like, for instance, like let's say like you have Bat Breaker and you have Finesse. You're just like, okay, he's a finesse pitcher. He's going to walk more. He's going to walk fewer people, which means there's going to be more people with contact. If there's more people with contact, in theory, I would want them to have a higher ground ball rate or a lower home run rate, because there's going to be more contact, because there's going to be less walks. So that's like the theory. That's kind of how we determine this list. It's a lot of empirical evidence. That's what I'm kind of looking for here. It's a lot of supposition. It's a lot of trial and error on what we think is probably better. Nice. Thank you for the diamond. Appreciate it. Let's see. Go through the premium batter packs. These are usually like my boons for primes. Not so far today. These are all from the bingo event. This bingo event has been throwing these things at me at an abnormal rate. I'm all done with the bingo event too, by the way. I'm just at this point, you know, wasting spins. Just trundling along. Oops. Let's combine these guys real quickly. A lot of packs to go through today. Speak of the devil, Blake Snell is here. He's here to join our team. Nope. Just kidding. Straight getaway the Dominic Leone. I'll take the Andrew Chafin. Diamond, please and thank you. Nope. Francisco Lindor. Okay, I'm going to save some of the silvers. I'm going to save. That's a lot of the silvers. Sheesh. Save a lot of the silvers because I'm going to need to use them for the golds for the Ultimate Player Packs, because we have a lot of Ultimate Player Packs to rip through today. So, can I... I was kind of hoping to get one more gold out of that. Okay, last one. We do have a lot of teams to select. No, we don't have 40. We have like 20 Ultimates and we have 40 teams to select. So we can go through all these silvers. It's okay. We'll be all right. Come on, give me a gold out of this, please. I'm asking you nicely. Oh. Okay, one more. Yeah, there we go. We got it. We emptied the roster basically. Trevor Thornton. Yeah, give me Yankee legend AJ Burnett. Nope. Chase Anderson, I think? No idea. Okay, let's go pull our team select packs and see if we can... Yeah. Yeah, 40 team selects and 20 ultimates. Yeah, I just kind of had a stroke there. I wasn't really thinking about it. Typical me. I just always have a stroke when it comes to these things. I just forget. I fall asleep at the wheel. All right, let's see if we get a legend today. Not like I'm really expecting it, but, you know, them's the breaks. Keep on trucking. A lot of team select packs. 40 team select packs. Be nice to see at least one diamond out of 40 team select packs, please. Not even golds, all silvers. Oh, a prime, though. DJ LeMahieu. DJ LeMahieu. Team Select Prime. Beautiful. I don't know if I have a... Don't know if I ought to lock him for now. I know I have one in my backup somewhere, but I don't know if I have a higher copy of him. I think I have a higher copy in my backup. I think that's where it is. Let's open up my one gold pack, and then I can open up my one team select ultimate pack, and then we'll be full on the player roster here. Kerry Wood was one of my immaculate grid answers a little while back for Cubs 200 strikeouts in a single season. That was obviously a very high percentage, unfortunately. I try to go for the low percentage ones, like I always say on my immaculate grid rants, but unfortunately really hit a high percentage one there. Couldn't think of anybody else. I had already used Fergie Jenkins for something else for the Cubs, so unfortunately I couldn't really think of anybody else. Although, like, you know, I'm probably missing somebody obvious, but I don't really know. Cookie Carrasco, Tommy Canley, bye-bye. Diamond, please, or I'll take a gold, honestly, in this situation. F-Rod. E-Rod? I don't know why I just said F-Rod. It's clearly not F-Rod, it's E-Rod. Alright, I'm out of golds, right? I need to make some room for these ultimate packs. We'll do them in 2 chunks. Nice. I love it. 10 golds. You know, I don't know if you guys have ever heard this, but supposedly you're able to get a legend out of a premium pack. Supposedly. Not like I've ever seen it, but supposedly it's able to happen. I mean, not like I said, I've never seen it before. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, need to clear a little bit of space, and then we'll open up our last 10 Ultimate Player Packs, and then we'll open up the SIG, and then we'll be on our way trucking with the rest of the video, which is going to be PSETs, some blues, some trainers, some ranked boxes. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be fun. I love it. Nice. Beautiful pull there. Had a 5 out of 7 chance to pull a diamond and pulled the gold. It's okay, we got it back anyway. I will take the random Zach Eflin, please, and thank you. Nope. Alex Bregman. Oh wow, am I out of golds already? Okay, let's open the rest of these ultimates, and then grab the SIG. Okay, we got a diamond this time. We got 1 diamond this time. 2 diamonds. Wow. Yankee legend James Caprillion. All right, what do we got? Is it a Yankee? Silver. Okay, Rafael Montero. Now, do we have a signature combo? I'll check after I combine all these players. I feel like I don't have a Sig combo ready to go right now. Like, I feel like there's no way that... I feel like we just did one recently, so I feel like we should not have another one, but I could be wrong. I do not know what kind of conversation is going on in the public chat right now, but it is not great. There is people arguing politics and social issues, I think, right now, and not great. Not when we want to have a baseball game, you know. I do enough arguing about social issues during the normal day. I don't feel like I need to bring any social issues into the videos. Alright. Do we have no more golds? No. Alright, so we're all silvers the rest of the way out. I really wish we re-signed Wandy Peralta. I loved Wandy Peralta. That guy was a stud. He got a great contract. 4 years and with 3 opt-outs in San Diego. Like, just... I don't know how you could turn that down at all. Like, no possible way. Like, I can't imagine him turning that down. Kenta Maeda. Okay, we're all done? We're all done. Okay, let us go see if I have... First off, let me see if I have a vintage combo. I don't believe I do. A diamond vintage combo, I mean, at least. Yeah, no, we just have the 2 diamond vintages. We need one more. Type? Oh, we do have a Sig combo ready to go. Okay. Pretty cool. 3 Sig combo. Hunter Renfroe. Red Sox legend Hunter Renfroe. It's a pretty cool Sig art. I like that. That Sig art's not normal Sig art. I like that. Alright, let's go open up our ranked boxes. 3 skill change tickets. Did I get like a 1-3 skill change tickets and 250 condition drinks? Is that what just happened? That's crazy. Also, real quick before I go through the PSETs, I wanted to go show you guys the stage challenge that we're at right now. I still need to play today's, but I don't want to make you guys sit through today's stage challenge, but I am done. I've cleared every single one. I actually cleared stage 10 on my first try, which I wasn't not expecting, but I won the first 3 games of my stage challenge, and then tied my 4th and lost my 5th, and I'm done. So I've earned my Conqueror title. And at this point, we've just been going back and trying to get a higher score in some of these events. But yeah, so we're done basically. Right now, I'm ranked 226, which should be pretty good. How do I see the rewards again? Is it this one reward? 2 PSETs, 2 premium trainers. I mean, pretty good. I mean, it's free, which is pretty good. I will always take free things, but always some free PSETs are always a good benefit. All right, so we're gonna use the Legend skill change ticket first. Now, last time we used it on Paxton, and we got a bullpen day 333 set, which we're gonna save in case we get a Legend swap ticket. So I'm trying to think of who I could use it on this time. Severino. A Spin Boss slow starter. I think that I'm pretty happy with my bats. At this point, I'm really only trying to like maximize skill sets, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna lock this set and unlock this set. I'm gonna use the LSCT on him and see if I can get a better than bottom skill 4 legend set on him. That's basically what we're gonna do here. Now at this point, we're basically just looking to try to maximize bullpen day again. It's okay. The levels aren't high enough anyway. But we're going to continue using these on Miller. I know, you're like, wouldn't it make sense to use it on Miller? No, I want to use it on a starting pitcher first. because the starting pitchers, if I can get triple three sets on starting pitchers, then they're godly. Because I want that triple three legend set on a starting pitcher, but I don't want to have to spend 700, PSETs to get there, basically. That's the plan. If it doesn't make sense, I really don't know. I really don't know. Am I going to see a legend set? That's pretty high numbers. I would take that. That would be bottom skill 5. That'd be pretty good. 222. 222 is not even high enough, which is crazy to me. Five more to go. What do we at? We will get one more PSET at the end of this from mileage. That'd be pretty nice. We'll get a free refund. 222, not high enough. Not high enough anyway, even if it was a legend set. Co-op. So again, that's equivalent to a 222 set, and I'm not running co-op anyway because he's going to be a middle reliever. Not high enough levels. Need to be bottom skill level 4 or higher. So it needs to be 2-3. Fireballer, not high enough. Fantastic. Needs to be like 2-2-2 and then add ones. It needs to be at least 2-3-2 or like 3-3-1, basically. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for a 2-2-2 or a 3-3-1 or higher. The higher the better. Alright, last chance for today's video. I'm going to go with my dude here. Please, baby, Bullpen Day! No, okay. Sad, but we will come back again next week with some more, hopefully, and we'll run the gauntlet again. So now we have to move on to trainers, and trainers is going to require me to do a little bit of housekeeping. Oops. All right, how many gold trainers do we have right now? 7. All right, we need to do 9. We need 9 spots. Now, normally you'd think that I would kind of get rid of these early, but no. I'm going to start getting rid of some of the silver ones that I don't need. Look at this. 2 elite filling diamonds. Amazing. Incredible. All right, so I need to get rid of 4. So I want to get rid of some of these higher stamina ones, like that one, that one, that one. All right, that looks good to me. Get rid of some of those real quickly. All right, then let's go open up our premium ones first, and let's hope for something good. No, normal silvers. Guest hitter, batting eye. Guest hitter might be interesting. Shortstop, guest hitter, not really that great because well, that might help my DD. I have table setter masterclass on him right now. That might be an interesting spot because he does have also a shortstop, batting eye. I'm not convinced by batting eye. I'm really not. I don't really know if I'm supposed to believe it or not yet. It's just kind of like not ideal. It might work very well in like manual play, but in quick play, it doesn't really seem to really change much. So that's, I think, going to be it for me for today's video, you guys. Let me go double check the trainers I got real quick, and let me see if I got anything interesting here. I7 speed 2, Con, that's a nice one. Con 4, Power 3, I1. I like that one a lot. That one might go right on my George Brett. I have a silver on him. That might go right on him. All right, let's go to pitcher. Loke 6, break 5. Wow, heavy finesse. It's the only pitcher one I got? Really? The rest of them are all batters? Okay. Con 5, Power 2. Yeah, I might want to put this one. Con 4, Power 1. Yeah, Con 4, Power. Yeah, let's see. I have this silver one because it's already so good. Like, look at this. It's a pretty good one. Ugh. The buttons are so frustrating. I always hit the wrong one. Nice, 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 nice. Okay. Well, that's going to be it for me today's video, you guys. I thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys are finishing up with your stage challenges. Hopefully you guys are doing all right with your stage challenges. Stage 10 was very tough, so I mean, if you're not able to clear it, you know, that's not a big deal. But keep at it, keep plugging at it. You'll get it eventually if you keep trying. So, with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care out there, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace.